Imagine it's 2 in the morning, you need to pay an overdue electricity bill, ship a suitcase across the country, pick up concert tickets, withdraw cash from a foreign bank card, mail a package, print a document, and grab a hot, fresh, genuinely delicious meal. In most of the world, that's a week of errands across half a dozen different places, most of which are closed at 2 a.m. anyway. In Japan, it's one stop, one small, brightly lit shop on the corner that never closes. They call it the konbini, and calling it a convenience store honestly undersells it by a mile. Because what Japan built isn't a place to grab chips and a soda. It's the most quietly powerful piece of everyday infrastructure most Westerners have never experienced. So today, 15 things Japanese convenience stores have that ours simply don't. And stick around for number 3, which sounds made up, and number 1, the single statistic that explains how this entire system even exists. Let's go. Here's the thing that surprises people most. Konbini fascination has genuinely exploded online in recent years. There are whole corners of the internet devoted to debating the perfect convenience store sandwich. But almost all of that attention is about the food. The food is incredible, and we'll absolutely get to it. But the food is maybe a third of the story. The real magic is everything else these stores quietly do. The dozens of services packed into a space smaller than a Western pharmacy. A typical konbini carries around 3,000 different products and services under one roof. So let's walk through them, starting with the everyday and building to the genuinely unbelievable. Number 15. The food is fresh, and it's genuinely good. Forget sad, shrink-wrapped gas station sandwiches. We're talking handmade rice balls, onigiri, fresh bento boxes, and the famous egg salad sandwich, the tamago sando, that travelers cross the world and then write essays about. This is food people choose to eat, not food they settle for. That alone resets your entire expectation of what a convenience store can be. Number 14. The hot food counter. By the register, you'll find hot, ready-to-eat food. Crispy fried chicken like the legendary famichiki, steamed buns, and more. There are microwaves and hot water on site so you can prepare instant meals right there. For students and office workers, the konbini is a genuine daily lunch destination, not a last resort. Number 13. The menu changes with the seasons. In winter, counters fill with odin, a warm, comforting simmered hot pot. In summer, the focus shifts to cold treats and refreshing options. The store actually breathes with the calendar, giving you a reason to come back not just every day, but across the whole year. Western convenience retail almost never thinks this way. Number 12. You can pay your bills there. Here's where konbini stops being a shop and starts being infrastructure. You can walk in and pay your utility bills, electricity, water, gas, and even certain taxes, right at the counter. No separate trip to a bank or a government office during their narrow daytime hours. Your 24-hour corner store doubles as a bill payment center. Number 11. ATMs that accept foreign cards. If you've ever traveled and struggled to find a machine that takes your card, you'll appreciate this. Finding ATMs abroad that accept foreign cards can be genuinely difficult, but 7-Eleven's konbini ATMs in Japan are known for reliably letting international visitors withdraw cash any hour of the day. For a tourist, that single feature can be a lifeline. Number 10. Clean, free public toilets. Most konbini let you use a genuinely clean restroom, free, no purchase required, often equipped with the same high-tech toilets Japan is famous for. In a country, and especially a city, where you're never far from a konbini, that quietly solves one of travel's most universal problems. Where do I go? Number 9. A full mini print shop. Multifunction machines let you print documents, make photocopies, scan, and more. Need a contract printed at midnight? A photo for an application? The konbini has you covered. No appointment, no separate copy shop, no waiting for business hours. Now, if you're already realizing this isn't really a convenience store at all, that it's more like a tiny town hall, post office, bank, and restaurant fused into one, you're seeing it clearly, and the next handful of features push it even further. We've got the store that ships your luggage across the country, the one that sells you a last-minute necktie, the one that hands you tickets to a sold-out museum, and at number 1, the single statistic that explains how Japan can even sustain a system this dense. Stay with me. Number 8. You can ship your luggage. Using delivery services, you can drop a suitcase at a konbini and have it sent ahead to your next destination, or send packages across the country without ever visiting a dedicated shipping depot. Travelers use this to lighten their load between cities. It turns every corner store into a logistics hub. Number 7. Post office basics. You can buy stamps and send packages from the konbini, covering many of the everyday errands you'd normally save for a post office. Except the konbini is open at midnight, on weekends, and on holidays, when the post office is firmly closed. Number 6. The ticket machine for your entire social life. Inside many konbini sits a multimedia terminal that sells tickets to concerts, sporting events, amusement parks, buses, and more. You select, you print, you pay at the register. An entire box office, sitting quietly next to the snacks. Number 5. The tickets you literally can't get anywhere else. Here's the detail that stuns even seasoned travelers. The famously hard-to-get tickets for the Studio Ghibli Museum are handled through the Lawson Konbini chain, one of the most coveted cultural experiences in all of Japan, booked through a convenience store. That's how deeply woven into daily life these places are. Number 4. The emergency wardrobe. Forgot a tie before an important meeting? Caught in the rain with no umbrella? Konbini stock the small lifesavers, including clothing items. Some chains have even had clothing lines take off. Family Mart's striped socks famously sold out after a celebrity was spotted wearing them. It's a corner store that can quietly rescue your whole day. Number 3. The one I promised you. Put it all together and picture the single trip this enables. In one visit, before sunrise, you can pay your gas bill, withdraw foreign cash, ship a suitcase, mail a parcel, print a document, buy a sold-out concert ticket, use a spotless toilet, and walk out eating a hot, fresh meal. There is no Western equivalent. Not the supermarket, not the pharmacy, not the gas station, not any of them, and certainly not all of it in one place. At 4 a.m., the Konbini didn't just improve the convenience store, it quietly absorbed half a dozen separate institutions and folded them into one corner shop. Number 2. It's open 24 hours, 7 days a week, everywhere. This is the foundation the entire list rests on. Every service we've discussed is available at essentially any hour, on any day. Sick at midnight, stranded after the last train, working a night shift, or just hungry at 3 a.m. The Konbini is the one light that's always on. It's not an exaggeration to say it functions as a kind of safety net woven through everyday Japanese life, especially in quiet neighborhoods where it becomes a genuine community hub. And number 1, the single statistic behind all of it, density. There are roughly 56,000 Konbini across Japan, about 1 for every 2,200 people. They sit on seemingly every street corner in the cities and reach deep into rural towns. That's the secret. A service is only truly convenient if it's always within reach, and Japan made these stores so dense that one is almost always a short walk away. That density is what lets the Konbini become a bill payment center, a post office, a bank, an ATM, a box office, and a restaurant all at once, because there's always one close enough to make every single one of those errands effortless. The West never built that density, and without it, you can't build the convenience. That one number, one store for every 2,200 people, quietly explains everything else on this list. So look back at the whole list: fresh food, hot meals, bill payment, foreign card ATMs, clean toilets, printing, luggage shipping, ticketing, even your sold-out museum pass, all under one roof, all open all night, all a short walk from wherever you are. The lesson here isn't really about stores. It's about what becomes possible when a society decides that everyday life should be genuinely, deeply easy, and then builds the infrastructure to make it so. The Konbini is what convenience looks like when a country takes the idea completely seriously. So here's my question for you below. Which of these 15 do you wish your own country's corner store had? For me, it's the one-stop midnight errand run. I still can't quite believe it's real. Tell me yours. And if this opened your eyes to how thoughtfully ordinary life is designed in Japan, you're going to want to stick around, because we're working our way through all of it, one quietly genius detail at a time. So why don't we have this? Honestly, after this list, why don't we?